And we have new developments tonight in a deadly house explosion that left a hole in the heart of a tight-knit community. A counter lawsuit has been filed by Noco Energy now, claiming the company is not at fault for the propane blast in Wilson last July. The Johnson family lost everything, including their 14-year-old daughter, Sarah. Her father says they should have been warned by Noco to get out of the house. News 4's Luke Moretti is looking at both sides of this case tonight. Luke?
Jackie, the family filed a lawsuit in the fall against Noco Energy Corporation, but now Noco has filed a counterclaim against the father of a girl killed in the blast. In court papers, Noco Energy Corporation says Jody Johnson's negligence was the direct, actual, and proximate cause of the explosion and injuries. You'll recall the family's house in the town of Wilson exploded in July, killing 14-year-old Sarah Johnson. The day before the blast, the Johnson family smelled something they thought was propane gas. That night, the father, Jody Johnson, disconnected the copper line from the Noco tank and hooked it up to a smaller 100-pound tank. The next morning, the house exploded. The family sued Noco in October, claiming the company was negligent by not coming to check out the smell the day before.
Had they responded correctly, Sarah Johnson would be with us today. 4 members of the Johnson family would not have been seriously injured.
But Noco claims that Jody Johnson failed to exercise reasonable care while working on the propane system. According to the family's attorney, Matthew Beck, the allegations ignore that Mr. Johnson never would have hooked up a temporary tank if Noco had issued a warning or properly treated the situation as an emergency. Noco is simply attempting to deflect blame for this horrific incident. Noco's counterclaim also seeks to blame a propane filling station on the Tuscarora Reservation, where Jody Johnson filled the 100-pound propane tank. Court papers state that Jay's Place 2 on Walmore Road failed to warn Johnson of potential dangers and risks involving propane gas. Now, we tried reaching a representative of Jay's Place, but our call was not immediately returned. Jackie?
I think it's hard for people to hear that this family that lost so much is now being sued.
Yeah.
What's going on here? What's the point?
Well, you know, I talked to attorney Terry Flynn by phone today. He is representing Noco, and Flynn says the claim does not seek to recover damages from the Johnsons or Jay's Place. But then I talked to another attorney who has nothing to do with this case at all, and he was wondering, you know, why don't they just defend it? Why do they have to file a counterclaim in this particular case? I guess we'll just have to see how this thing works out.
So they don't want money. They want something else.
Something else.
All right.
We'll find out.
We'll have more. Thank you so much.